Hey guys, it's Percussive Dev. So today we're going to be talking about credit cards. So what is a credit card? A credit card is just another way to take out debt. In other words, it just means that you're taking out a loan from some sort of bank or institution. For example, let's say you want to go and buy a plasma screen TV, but you don't have the funds enough to pay for it. Well, you can go ahead and take out a credit card, use that credit card to go ahead and pay for, let's say, $1,000 purchase for TV. Then through your account or mail, you'll receive what's called a statement where you will have to pay back that loan over a certain amount of time. So once you make the payment, how does it actually work? Well, normally you'll get what's called a statement on your account. So you can either log in via website or you can opt in to also get mail. But no one releases mail anymore. Come on. From there, once you log in, you're able to see the amount of money you owe on your account. So for example, in our TV example, we wanted to pay $1,000 using our credit card. So from there, we'll see we have $1,000 outstanding on our account. So from there, we can either pay it in full or we can pay it monthly and pay a minimum fee. Let's say a minimum fee is $35. We can just pay the minimum of $35 and it'll charge us what's called an APR or interest on the total that's left over. And over time, we're able to pay it off, just paying off that minimum fee. Now, as you can imagine, if you go off paying the minimum and just the bare minimum, it'll take a lot longer to pay off your credit card over a set period. So it's important to know, when you go and make a purchase on your credit card, keep in mind, you should be able to pay it in a fair time span. You are able to find credit cards that have introductory offers where they offer 0% interest on any purchases you make on that credit card. Usually it's anywhere from 12 to 15 months. Now, once the introductory offer ends, usually most credit cards are going to be anywhere from 10 to about 25% interest. So that means that any amount of money you owe on your statement balance will accrue interest over the time period. Once you have a history of paying your credit card and using your credit card over time, you'll start to begin building your credit history. Now with this credit history, it's going to look back at all the payments you've made, whether they were on time or whether they were late, usually how much you've put onto the credit card, how many purchases you put onto the credit card. And from there, it'll start to create what's called your credit score. So what's your credit score? A credit score is simply a number that shows other lenders that you are a reliable person to lend money to. Now, this credit score is usually a number that ranges anywhere from 300 to about 850. 850 is usually the best case possible, and 300 is usually the worst case possible. So the 5 key factors that determine your credit score are length credit history, your payment history, if you're reliable and able to pay off your payments on time, credit utilization, which is just a fancy word of saying what percentage of your credit do you actually use. See, credit institutions, they want to see that you're using around 30%, not all 100% of the credit that they allow you to use. When you start using more than 30% of the credit you're allowed to use, this can indicate to lenders that you are in need of additional money, and so you become riskier to these different institutions. They'll look if you've opened any new credit cards. So if you open any credit card in recent times, let's say in the last couple of weeks, that can negatively affect your credit score. Lastly, institutions want to see that you have a good credit mix. This just means that you have a fair amount of credit from different institutions across your country. This shows lenders that you are a reliable person to lend their money to, and therefore they'll usually try to give you offers to take their credit cards. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.